Hi, it's Dan Westervelt, this time for Hole-in-One Clearinghouse. Hole-in-One Clearinghouse is a very, very well-respected wholesaler of hole-in-one insurance. What's hole-in-one insurance? Well, when you go to a golf tournament and you take a shot for a hole-in-one on a par 3, it's the insurance that provides the opportunity for you to do so, because if you happen to make that hole-in-one, I assure you, neither the golf course nor the golf tournament is going to want to pay you that money. It's an insurance policy. It's what we call a specialty insurance policy. And in the last several years, what's happened is tournament populations, as well as numbers of tournaments in general, have decreased significantly. Why? Well, recreational dollars are getting much more scarce as times toughen up. So what we've seen as a result of this, however, is that rates have gone up among the hole-in-one insurance companies. Well, now, this is an odd thing. Why, if their business is off, are they going to raise the rates on the people that are left? Well, there are really two factors at work here. Number one, if there are fewer actual opportunities for them to make their money, they have to raise the rates in order to make up the difference of the shortfall of the tournament numbers. But secondly, and perhaps more important, is the fact that from year to year, tournaments rarely shop to see who the best prices are. And, in fact, it's being a specialty item, it's rather difficult to determine how do you make a judgment between one policy and another policy. Here are a couple things that may help you. Number one, you look at the bonus prizes that are associated with a lot of these things. Typically, if you have a $5,000 or $10,000 policy, you'll have a cash prize that backs up on what are called the bonus holes, which are the other par 3s on the course. However, there are other alternatives that are available. Hole-in-One Clearinghouse, for example, which is a 33-year-old company that actually was one of the first companies in this business, offers a special program. And what they offer in particular is, the first prize, of course, is the cash prize. The second hole is a 7-night cruise on the Caribbean for two in an outside cabin, including airfare, for 7 nights. And the next one after that is a set of Callaway irons sent directly to you from the Callaway factory. And the third and final bonus prize is a $500 Pro Shop credit, which basically helps the golf course as well as you. So in any one of these particular prize categories, you're going to have a better prize selection of bonus prizes with Hole-in-One Clearinghouse. But I digress, because the real value of Hole-in-One Clearinghouse is that they're a wholesaler. By that I mean they're actually insuring these particular contests. And most of the people who you see on the internet advertised, and I won't mention any names, 99% of those people are actually reinsurance salesmen. They're actually reselling a program that someone else has developed. This is a direct sale from the supplier. It's actually a wholesaler who for many years wouldn't even touch single event category tournaments because there just wasn't enough money in it. It was too much bother. But what's happened in the last several years is that model has changed. Now, Hole-in-One Clearinghouse is able, because they have created a retail program, to offer single event coverage for you at wholesale rates. What does this mean? Well, last year I ran a survey. I asked each of the major hole-in-one carriers to quote me a price on a hole-in-one contest for $25,000. 160-yard hole, 144 amateur players. What were the prices? The quotes that I got ran from $495 to $1,138, or a difference of $344 a player to $790 a player. And if that difference is not big enough to get your attention, I don't know what is. You have to understand a lot of these companies are counting on the fact that year to year, tournaments don't really shop that hard. And if they do, they're not that familiar, so they're not that happy shopping. Anyway, in any case, I digress again. Forgive me. What I'd like to tell you is that when you get a chance, go to HIOCH.com. Take a look at the website, fill out an application when you have a tournament coming up, and at least give them the opportunity to send you a proposal. The other thing I will ask is, if you do this, on the very bottom in the promotions code section, place the letters GTAD, and that in turn will get you yet another 5% off their quoted rates. This is Dan Westervelt for HIOCH. I thank you for listening, and we'll look for you on the course. Take care. Bye-bye.